Good morning, staff. This is your occupational exposure to bloodborne pathogen in service. First question is, what is a bloodborne pathogen? Bloodborne pathogen is an infectious agent that can only be transmitted through blood, such as hepatitis B and C and HIV. How is it transmitted? In general, accidental injury, open cuts, nicks, paper cuts, direct transmission. How it may be transmitted in the school setting: direct contact with infectious fluids to open skin lesions, direct contact with infectious fluids to mucous membranes, puncture wounds with a contaminated object. How to protect oneself in school setting: practice standard precautions. Assume everyone you come in contact with may be contagious, and wear gloves. What special protection is available against hepatitis B? Hepatitis B vaccine, 3 doses. The series of 3 injections is offered by the Prince George's County Public School System at no cost to those employees who are in certain job classifications. How to avail oneself of this protection: notify your principal, building manager, or department head. They will send a memo to the Supervisor of Health Services at Oxon Hill Staff Development Center. Karen Bates is the Supervisor of Health Services. The Supervisor of Health Services will determine the employee's eligibility. A letter of authorization will be sent to the eligible employee. What to do in case of an actual bloodborne exposure: needle sticks and cuts should be washed with soap and water. Splashes to the nose, mouth, or intact skin should be flushed with water. Eyes should be irrigated with clean water, saline, or sterile irrigants. What to do in case of an actual bloodborne exposure: report the exposure to your supervisor, principal, or designee immediately following wound care. The report should be made within 10 minutes of occurrence. Report the exposure of the Supervisor of Health Services at 301-749-4722. Prompt reporting is essential. The report of this incident should be made to the Health Services within 20 minutes of occurrence. If it is determined that an exposure has occurred, this information will be faxed or sent by telephone to Concerta Medical Center. A copy of the form and directions will be faxed to the employee. Now we'll have a demonstration on how to apply gloves. And then how to remove the glove. Okay. Also, it is required that every employee of the school system at Scotchtown Hills needs to know how to give an EpiPen. We have children in our school that have food allergies or insect allergies. This product has been redesigned so it's simpler for you to give. You notice there's an orange tip and a blue tip. The orange tip denotes where the needle will come out. The blue tip is the other end where you pull the lid off to give the EpiPen. You take the lid off, you grasp it in your hand, you go to your open thigh. When you hear the click, you know that the EpiPen has been given. Count to 10. Do I need to go back? Count to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to give time for the medication to be dispersed. That's all that for bloodborne pathogens and EpiPen. If you need to train on the trainer, it will be in my room, health room. So please stop by, and you must sign off for this. The bloodborne pathogens and EpiPen in my office. Thank you.